Good morning students. Today we are going to start our chapter, that is light. What is light? Light is a form of energy that enables us to see the objects around us. तो एक ऐसी फॉर्म ऑफ एनर्जी जो हमें चीज़ों को देखने में काम आती है उसको हम बोलते हैं लाइट. तो लाइट इस चैप्टर में हम क्या पढ़ेंगे? बेसिकली फिनोमिनाज दैट आर एसोसिएटेड विद द लाइट. तो फर्स्ट फिनोमिना जो हम इस चैप्टर में पढ़ेंगे दैट इज रिफ्लेक्शन ऑफ लाइट. सो रिफ्लेक्शन ऑफ light. What is reflection of light? When light strikes a surface, it bounces back in the same medium. This phenomena is called reflection of light. It is in the same way you throw a ball towards the wall and it comes back. In a similar way, light comes back when it strikes a surface. तो क्या होता है बेटे? जैसे there is a reflecting surface, when a light falls over it, it strikes over here and it changes its path and bounces back in the same medium. So this phenomena is called reflection of light. Now we will discuss about what are the various laws that are associated with this phenomena. So here we will discuss about the various laws. So first law is the coming ray that strikes over the surface. First of all, you should know this ray is called incident ray. Incident ray, right? And the point where it strikes is called point of incidence. And where it strikes, we draw a normal which is perpendicular to the surface. So this is called normal. Angle between incident ray and normal is called angle of incidence, that is angle I. So this is called an incident ray, normal, and angle between these two is called angle of incident. Similarly, the ray that bounces back is called reflected ray, or we can say ray of reflection. The angle between reflected ray and normal is called angle of reflection, that is angle R. So our first law is, what our first law says? Incident ray, normal, reflected ray at the point of incidence all lie in the same plane. So incident ray, normal and reflected ray, they all lie in the same plane. And our second law is angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection, that is angle I is always equal to angle R. So this is our second law. So these are the two laws. So I have explained the phenomena and the basic laws that are followed in this phenomena. Now we will discuss about mirrors. As we know, for reflection to take place, there we need a reflecting surface. So various kind of mirrors are there. What is a mirror? Firstly, let's talk about the simple mirror that is available at your home. So, what is mirror? Mirror is basically a reflecting surface whose one side is polished and one side is reflecting, right? If you have observed the plain mirror that is available at your home, one side of the mirror is having a orange polish and other side is having silver. Basically there is a silver paint. Then to protect the silver, as we know metals corrode very easily, there is a orange polish and other side becomes reflecting, as silver is the best reflector. So we choose silver while coating a mirror. So this is all about mirror. How the image is formed in plane mirror? Plane mirror. Plane mirror means the mirror that in which you see your image. Simple mirror that is available at your home. The first property is the size of image will be always equals to size of object. तो जो ऑब्जेक्ट का साइज है बिफोर द मिरर, जितने साइज का आप ऑब्जेक्ट रखोगे उतने ही साइज की क्या बनेगी, उसके आगे इमेज बनेगी. सेकेंड कैरेक्टरिस्टिक क्या है इसकी, जो लेफ्ट साइड है ऑब्जेक्ट की दैट बिकम्स राइट साइड ऑफ इमेज. And similarly right side of object becomes left side of image. That means जो आपकी लेफ्ट साइड है अगर आप मिरर में देखोगे तो वो अपीयर होगी एज अ राइट साइड और जो राइट साइड है वो बन जाएगी लेफ्ट साइड. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर आपने इस तरह से लिखोगे आप और उसको मिरर में देखोगे तो आपको कैसे दिखेगा, यहाँ पे मैंने मिरर रखा, उसकी इमेज कैसी बनेगी, इस तरह से बनेगी, ऑपोजिट बनेगी. अगर आपने ऑब्जर्व किया हो जो एम्बुलेंस होती है, एम्बुलेंस के ऊपर जो उसकी मिरर इमेज बनी होती है, ऐसे बनी होती है इमेज. इस तरह से ये क्यों बनी होती है, ताकि अगर कोई भी उसके आगे व्हीकल है तो वो उसको अगर मिरर में से देखे तो ये इमेज लिटरली इन्वर्ट होके क्या बने, एम्बुलेंस बन जाए और वो उसको जो उसका जगह है वो इजीली उसको मूव करने दे. तो ये क्या है इसका इस फिनोमिना को हम बोलते हैं लेटरल इन्वर्जन. लेटरल इन्वर्जन. तो मिरर में, प्लेन मिरर में जो इमेज बनती है वो हमेशा ही क्या होती है, लिटरली इन्वर्टेड. इन्वर्टेड मीन्स लेफ्ट बिकम्स राइट एंड राइट बिकम्स लेफ्ट. थर्ड वन इज डिस्टेंस बिटवीन ऑब्जेक्ट एंड मिरर is always equals to distance between image and mirror. What does it mean? There is a mirror, plain mirror, this side is polished and this side is a reflecting. If here is an object, right, the image will be formed at same distance. If this is a 5 meter, this will also be 5 meter. Distance between object and mirror and image would be same. So these are the basic characteristics of image formed by plane mirror, right? Size would be same. There is a lateral inversion. Distance between object and mirror and distance between image and mirror would be same. Now we will discuss about other mirrors, spherical mirrors. So mirrors are of basically two types. First one I have discussed just now, plane mirror, and the second one is a spherical mirror. So mirrors are of two types. First one is plane mirror and second one is a spherical mirror. What are spherical mirror? Spherical mirror is a part of an imaginary sphere. Keep it in mind, it is an imaginary sphere. So ये ग्लास का बना हुआ एक पार्ट है, किसका? स्फेरिकल. सपोज यहाँ पे एक ग्लास है और ये पार्ट किसका है? एक इमेजिनरी स्फीयर का है. उसकी एक साइड क्या होगी? रिफ्लेक्टिंग होगी और एक साइड क्या होगी? पॉलिश्ड होगी. सेम, वो तो बेसिक उसकी डेफिनेशन ये है कि वन साइड उसकी क्या होती है? पॉलिश्ड होती है और दूसरी साइड उसकी कैसी बनेगी? रिफ्लेक्टिंग होगी. तो इस केस में भी दो तरह से हम पॉलिश कर सकते हैं मिरर को. किस तरह से? एक तो हम इनवर्ट टुवर्ड्स द सेंटर, दिस इज द सेंटर ऑफ स्फीयर. तो एक तो इस तरह से हम पॉलिश कर सकते हैं. तो रिफ्लेक्टिंग साइड, ये वाली साइड क्या बन जाएगी? इससे रिफ्लेक्टिंग बन जाएगी. रिफ्लेक्टिंग, राइट. Similarly, we can polish outside this way. We can polish away from the center also. So this side, inside, will become reflecting. So there are two types of spherical mirror. First one is a convex mirror. And second one is a concave mirror. So two types of mirrors are there. First one is plane, second one is spherical. And spherical mirrors are further of two types, convex mirror and concave mirror. So you can define the convex mirror is a part of spherical mirror whose reflecting side is away from the center. Similarly, for concave mirror you can write it is a part of spherical mirror where the reflecting surface is towards the center of a sphere. So these are the basic kind of mirrors. Now we will discuss about some basic key points, basic definitions about spherical mirrors. Let's talk about basic definitions. First of all, let me draw a mirror. Let's suppose concave. This is, which kind of mirror is this? This is a concave mirror. Right? If I complete this sphere, how it will be formed? This way. And this sphere might be having an one center, suppose C. So this C point, this point, center of the sphere is called center of curvature. So this is called center of curvature, right? Second point is the midpoint of the mirror. So this is the part reflecting side. The midpoint of this reflecting side is called P, and it is denoted by P is called pole. This is called pole. If I join these 2 points and draw a straight line extending from both the sides like this, this line is called principal axis. Principal axis, right? So this is center of curvature, this is pole, and this is a line that joins these both points is called principal axis. The distance between P and C, point P and C, this point, obviously distance between center and the boundary is in a circle is called radius. In a similar way, distance between P and C, means this point, this distance is called r, means radius of curvature. This is called radius of curvature. Now last point is when coming rays, parallel rays, suppose rays are coming this way and after reflection they are converged at one point, and this point is called F, that is focus. So capital F means focus, and distance between P and F, this distance is called small f, that is focal length. So this is called focal length. Right? So let me repeat again. This C point, center of sphere, is called center of curvature. Central point of reflecting side of mirror is called pole. Distance between P and C. Distance between P and C is called radius of curvature, denoted by R. Similarly, the parallel rays come and meet at one point. Suppose that point is F, and this F point is called focus, because the rays are focused here. These rays must be parallel to the principal axis. So the parallel rays meet at point, that is focus, and the distance between pole and focus is called focal length. So for focal length we use small f and capital F for focus. So these are the basic terminologies that we will use in this chapter. Clear? So these are some basic definitions. Now we will move toward image formation and basic rules for drawing the images. How the image is formed in spherical mirrors. उससे पहले बेटे let me explain. For concave mirror, how can I draw the focus? Focal length कैसे होगी concave के केस में? This is part of this sphere. Suppose this is center C, this is P, and the line joining these two is a principal axis. Here might be focus F. तो क्या होगा? Rays are coming parallel to principal axis and they are meeting at point F. Be very particular about the arrows, as arrow denote the direction of rays from where they are coming and where they are meeting after reflection. So this is the focus for concave mirror. Now what about convex mirror? Convex mirror is called, this is called converging. Converge means rays actually meet, converging mirror. This is called converging mirror, and convex mirror is called diverging mirror. Means rays actually do not meet after reflection. How the reflection takes place then? So this is a convex mirror. Obviously, center of curvature would be along this side. Suppose C, here is P. So this is a convex mirror. There is a C, P. The rays are coming parallel to principal axis, but they are not meeting. Diverging means it distracts the rays in another direction, suppose in this way. So they are not meeting after reflection, but they are appearing to meet at a point, and this point is called focus. So how we can define focus? Focus is a point where rays meet after reflection or appear to meet after reflection. So this is all about focus. Now let's talk about basic rules of image formation. Basic rules for image formation. So the first rule is, let me draw a, suppose I am taking concave mirror. Reflecting side is a inside surface, right? So here always firstly you draw, here you will write here center of curvature, you will write here pole, and then you will draw principal focus. Then you will, in the center of CNP there is always focus F. Midpoint of CNP is called focus. So first point is, if a parallel ray is coming, parallel ray का मतलब है parallel to principal axis. If a ray is coming parallel to principal axis, it will pass through focus after reflection. तो जो रे पैरेलल आ रही हो प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस के, तो वो आफ्टर रिफ्लेक्शन दैट विल पास थ्रू द फोकस. This is the first rule. The ray coming parallel to the principal axis will always pass through the focus of the mirror. Now what is the second rule? Second rule is, let me draw again so that it would be clear. It will be easy to understand then. P here F. So second rule is the reciprocal of the first rule. How? The ray that is coming through focus, suppose it strike over here, after reflection becomes parallel to the principal axis. तो दोनों ही रे जो रूल्स हैं वो एक दूसरे का क्या हो गए, रेसिप्रोकल. जो पैरेलल रे है आफ्टर रिफ्लेक्शन वो पास हो जाएगी फोकस से. सेकेंड थिंग, द रे that is passing through focus will become parallel to the principal axis. Now the third rule is, what is the third rule? The ray that pass through the center of curvature C will retrace its path after reflection. The ray that is coming through center of curvature will retrace its path after reflection. And what is the fourth law? Fourth law I am drawing here only in this diagram. The angle of, if a ray is coming making an angle with the pole, suppose a ray is coming making an angle I, angle of incidence with the principal axis, it will be reflected back with the same angle, that is R. As we already know, angle I is always equal to angle of R. So these are the four rules that we will use while doing the image formation. Clear?